call turkeys.
Turkeys, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. But what they do is a call to action. We're able to wear our camo
Because they
wear theirs.
We love what we do.
but we honor.
We honor, but we honor
What they do.
We're turkey thugs.
Turkey thugs.
Today's hunters united for good.
We're turkey thugs.
Turkey thugs.
Are you?
Are you?
Mossy Oaks Turkey Thugs is brought to you by Walmart. Be sure to look for your Turkey Thug gear at your local Walmart. Every sale supports the Outdoor Recreation Heritage Fund. Be a hero. Thank a hero.
Section 1, question 7.
How long do you wait at dawn to provoke a gobble if not hearing any?
Now, I'll be pretty patient in the morning if I know that I'm in an area where the turkeys are.
Keith Kelly, the Swamper.
For some reason, some mornings, it may be the weather, the barometric pressure, whatever, turkeys just don't want to gobble. I'll be pretty patient, but I don't want to wait until it gets good daylight to try to provoke a gobble, because then it's hard to move, it's hard to get set up. I'll let light start coming on a little bit, and if I haven't heard one, then I'll try to get a gobble out of one and get set up before it gets too light. But I'll be pretty patient in the morning, especially if I know the turkeys are there and it's just a matter of, getting one to gobble on the limb. We've been doing hunts with the Armed Forces Foundation, Paralyzed Veterans Association for 5 years now. We've, in the last year or so, got to talking about having a ladies hunt.
In recent months, we've started to place emphasis on the whole military family, the spouses, the children. There are really few people in life that do more for us or that we owe more than our military family.
We've been talking with General West and Lieutenant Colonel Deal. They helped us put together a group of ladies to come down and hunt.
So my husband is a veteran and he works out at the VA. So he got an email asking for women volunteers to do this women turkey hunt in Florida. So he said, yeah, my wife would be interested, and got contacted, and here I am.
We were contacted by Paralyzed Veterans of America, and they were looking for some women to go on a all-women's hunt, and I believe they were looking for a female combat veteran, and that's the role that I filled.
It's the first time we had a ladies hunt, all ladies hunt. We've had some ladies come out and hunt in the past, but to have all ladies hunt was kind of unique for us, or a first time for us.
The game plan when we got here, I met Marty and Jeremy.
Keith Kelly asked if me and Jeremy would be willing to take Victoria Collman on her first turkey hunt. As much as what the Armed Service guys do for us, I jumped on the opportunity to take this girl hunting and look forward to taking her hunting.
The next morning we went out to the woods and got started.
Mossy Oaks Turkey Thugs is brought to you by Walmart, Mossberg, Federal Ammunition, Sheffield Financial, National Wild Turkey Federation, and by Mossy Oak Brand Camo.
Section 1, question 7.
How long do you wait at dawn to provoke a gobble if not hearing any?
I usually don't wait very long. I like to owl.
Bob Walker, the Sniper.
I don't wait very long at dawn because I feel like I can make one gobble. Now I'm going be as natural as I can be. I'm not gonna just start owling and screeching right at dark. I'm gonna owl soft and work my way up louder and louder. But sometimes, especially a cloudy morning, that might not be as good a gobbling morning, I'll start owling before daylight, kind of get the owls flying around and see if I can get them fired up, and sometimes that'll help fire the turkeys up.
Well, we started off the morning and we got in a pretty little swamp, and we made a lot of noise getting in it, and we figured, you know what, we better just set up and call one time.
It's like a good spot to try. Should be a turkey in here mid-morning. Maybe we get one to gobble.
We heard 2 turkeys gobble back at us. So we sat down real quick, and not but 2 minutes later did 2 turkeys come up, and
There he is, do you see?
yeah.
Whenever you get a clear shot, take it.
And I was waiting for a clear shot because there were some trees in between the turkeys and I. And when I thought I had a clear shot, I went ahead and shot. But I missed that first time, so pretty crappy. I felt pretty bad because those guys tried real hard to get those turkeys into me. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Everybody, it happens to everybody.
Oh man.
You ready to go find another
Yeah,
one?
let's go get another one.
We regrouped, went and got some lunch, and we made a game plan for the afternoon, and we started off the afternoon right.
Call Thug with Chris Kirby.
Chris, a lot of people asked me, and I wanted to know, why did Quaker Boy get involved with the THUGS program?
You know, it started a number of years back. You know, TAC and Cuz came to me and they said, we got this THUG program going. And I was like, THUG, really? And then they got to explaining today's hunters uniting for good, and told me what the plan and what the mission behind the whole program was. And I saw the passion in Cuz and TAC and everybody at Mossy Oak. And it took me about 30 seconds to say, I'm all in. I got on a plane, flew down to West Point, and we made it happen. And when you really look at what the men and women of our armed forces do and offer voluntarily to go to fight for our freedom, so we have the right to go out and pursue a wild turkey in America. And they're laying their lives on the line for us, for our freedoms. And I got chills talking about it right now because it's such an amazing, heroic decision that these young people make. And for Quaker Boy to be just a small part of it, I couldn't be more proud.
People just don't realize what they do. You know, yeah, you see it on TV, but you turn around and go back to your normal life, and you just can't imagine what they go through and what sacrifice they're giving. And I love the way they say it. You know, they wear their camouflage so we can wear ours.
There's no question about it. They just offer so much, and I know for us just to be a small part and to give just a little bit back to those individuals who give so much for us, it's an awesome thing.
Awesome.
Call Thug, brought to you by Turkey Thug Calls, powered by Quaker Boy.
Jeremy, didn't you think you heard one answer you want to go back this way? Yeah, he's back over here somewhere. You want to give him, try that box call and see if we can get him to gobble? Yeah, let's see if we can raise him real quick. There he is.
One of the turkeys gobbled back at us, so we quickly went off to the side of the road.
And all we could basically do was just duck and get in the woods and find the closest cover we could have.
Victoria, these your face. They sound like they were on the way.
Got set up, and sure enough, a couple minutes later, did 2 to 4 turkeys showed up, and
Victoria, there he is. Do you see him?
yeah.
I tell you, they were all in a line, all grouped up together, and Jeremy yelped one time on his mouth yelper, and one of them kind of halfway strutted, and it gave the other ones a little bit of time just to separate just enough.
Got him and, you know, jumped right up and was real happy and went over to that bird and...
So pretty. Look at the beard on this bird. Man, what a beard. Congratulations.
Hi, thank you.
I tell you what though, my favorite part, let's look at these spurs. Victoria, look at those spurs on him.
All right.
Well, you ready to go back and see what they're having for dinner tonight?
Sounds
I know
good.
you're hungry, girl.
Thank you.
I tell you what, that sounds good to me. Let's go. It's just one small thing I can do personally to repay what her husband and she has done for me to give me the opportunity in this country to do what I do.
Section 2, question 7.
Do contest callers make the best hunters?
No, because they've got to have the woods experience, be a good woodsman on top of that. So just because they can call in a contest doesn't mean they can kill turkeys. You don't have to be an excellent caller to kill a turkey. I mean, I've witnessed hens that sound like who'd have thought it out there in the woods, but hens are just like people. They have different rhythms to the voice, different tones, so no.
No. There's a lot of difference in contest calling and actually out in the turkey woods.
Not necessarily. Normally I've been with some contest callers, they call overcall to my notion. I don't like to call a lot, like to keep it low impact. I'm sure they can be good turkey hunters. I tend to call too much.
No. I prided myself on my woodsmanship more so than my turkey calling ability. However, it is good to be good and comfortable with your calls. You don't have to be a champion turkey caller, but be confident, and confidence is the key when it comes to turkey calling.
Mossy Oaks Turkey Thugs is also brought to you by Ram Truck Brand, Quaker Boy, Weaver Optics, Walker's Game Ear, Biologic, and by Mossy Oak Brand Camo.
Section 1, question 7.
How long do you wait at dawn to provoke a gobble if not hearing any?
I'm an aggressive turkey hunter. I play the numbers game. I try to cover as much ground as I possibly can to find a good gobbling turkey.
Paul Butsky, the original turkey thug.
If I know there's birds in the area and I know there's birds there, I will be a little bit more patient because sometimes it might be a half hour after daylight before finally they do start up. They don't necessarily start up right off first thing in the morning and just before daylight. So give yourself enough time, I'd say a good half hour, 45 minutes. Then if nothing happens at that point, I feel a turkey, if he flew down and was coming in quiet, he should have been there. And if he's not there, I'm gonna go find a turkey that's gobbling somewhere else.
To be able to come out here and kind of put all of that seriousness aside and have a good weekend and be able to reflect on the good things in life is important.
Right over here. It's a good spot.
Yeah.
Turkey gobbles.
And I hit the call and a turkey gobbled. And we got in there, got set up. We had a beautiful spot where actually there was kind of a roadway coming off to the left and one to the right.
So we sat up right near the road and Mr. Paul called out and we got turkeys from the right, I think the left, and right in front of us.
I got cranked up with a call and all of a sudden turkeys started gobbling everywhere.
I'd never heard that before, so that was pretty cool. Mr. Paul gave me a thumbs up and I knew they were coming, and before I knew it, to the right, I saw 2 turkeys coming down the trail.
Mossy Oaks Turkey Thugs is brought to you by Walmart.
Sometimes even some of the most experienced hunters may forget some basic safety rules. Don't be afraid to point this out. Anytime you're in a setting where guns are present, make sure that not only your firearm, but all firearms are unloaded. Let people know this by leaving the action open so that everyone can see it's not loaded. If there's someone that is not doing this, ask him or her to do so. Even if they get somewhat offended, it's still the right thing to do. Ask them politely, but ask them to let everyone know their gun is not loaded. If a hunter gets upset for asking to handle their gun in this manner, they'll get over it.
Save money, live better. Walmart.
And they were both walking beside each other, but I needed them to separate so I could get one of them. Come on. And the one in the back kind of started to strut, so I knew that was the one that I wanted. I'm gonna take the one in the back. He stuck his head up and I took the shot. I think I was pretty in shock that I had just killed a turkey, because this is my first time hunting.
Oh, these are hooks, and that's a rope.
Got it.
A little lesson yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. He's a real trophy.
Yes.
And it doesn't make up for what you have done for us in serving in the military, but this is mine and Johnny's way of trying to show a little back and thank you for what you do for us and serving our country. And I tell you, you do so much, and hopefully this is a little token to, show our appreciation.
Yes, thank you guys. I've had a lot of fun.
We appreciate it. It was great. Wonderful morning. Yes. Great morning. I think it's time for breakfast.
It is. Sounds good.
I know my stomach's telling me it's time for breakfast. I'll carry them out for you.
All right, sounds good. It means a lot to be able to come out here and hunt with such great people, and the guys have been so friendly. It makes me definitely want to come back to this place.
Section 1, question 7.
How long do you wait at dawn to provoke a gobble if not hearing any?
Myself, I like to let the morning wake up on its own. I'm not much of an owl hooter in the morning.
Bubba Bruce. Just Bubba.
I just like to let the birds wake up on their own, let the turkeys wake up, let them do their thing, and I'll give them anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes. If he's still in the tree, I'll throw a soft tree yep to him, but don't try to get real vocal on him. A lot of times that'll make that old gobbler stay up in the tree and he won't that hen to come to him. I'll give him about an hour before I really start doing some aggressive calling.
Section 1, question 7.
How long do you wait at dawn to provoke a gobble if not hearing any?
After normal gobbling time, I'll usually give them 15, 20 minutes or so.
Greg Briggs, the Hammer.
Because I have been out a lot of times, don't hear anything right at crack of dawn, which is normal gobbling time. Give them a few minutes, and so many times one will finally sound off. That just gives me a little bit of advantage not to call too soon, to kind of know his location before he knows mine. But 15, 20 minutes, then I'll start maybe tree upping a little bit and try to get something started up.
Well, all the ladies had killed their turkeys by the second morning, so we decided, come on, let's go hunt and we'll see if we can get Paul a turkey.
All right, we went out in the afternoon, me and Keith, and he said, well, kind of get in a position where maybe we could get in one end of the swamp and kind of work our way all the way back through the swamp. And we worked our way all the way back through that swamp. Nothing.
We eased back around and I stopped short of the green field. We kind of slipped up there and was slipping up to the edge of the field, peeking through some palmettos, and spotted the two gobblers that I saw in the field.
So we backed on out of there, eased back probably about maybe 30 or 40 yards, and there's really no place to set up because it was so thick on either side of the road. Well, I called quite a bit, kept some excited calling, some cutting and carrying on, and the turkeys got fired up. Sure enough, you could hear them close in the distance coming up the edge of the road.
Oh, but they finally made their way out to the road and started up the road a little bit, and actually ended up being 3 gobblers. I'd only seen 2 in the field, but actually 3 gobblers came up the road. And
you know, it was so wide open in that road, and there was nothing that they could see to kind of resemble a turkey. So they got a little bit nervous, and you know, that one turkey kind of stretched his neck up, turned to go back, and I figured that was the time to do it. Well, after my miss last year, I redeemed myself this year with a nice Osceola, and it was fun. It was great to be a part of it with Keith, you know, part of the Turkey Thug fraternity, and it was just something that I'll remember the rest of my life.
In combat, the troops always know who's got their back. Now it's our turn, the Thugs and the Heritage Fund, to let them know that we've got their back.
For more information about the Outdoor Recreation Heritage Fund, visit pvaheritagefund.org.